So, what do you say we go for a ride and have some lunch? Well, you want to come? I know a place that serves the best Spanish rice around. So, if you want to come, follow me. I know a shortcut. Okay, so I've got my temporary kitchen set up. What am I cooking with today? Today I'm using an S-pot stove. These things were designed in the early 30s for the German army. This is a real one made in Germany. They do make knockoffs. I say just buy the original. It's the best one. And I'll be using a heat tab today, and I'm using the S-pot heat tabs because I don't think they smell as much as the other ones. I'm cooking out of a canteen cup, a vintage canteen cup. Anyone that knows their military stuff knows this ain't no new one. And my own homemade meals on the go. There's no point really in eating in a restaurant when you're on the road. Fruit, some raisins, a nut bar for later on that'll get me through. Spam today, but you can use whatever you want. Spanish rice. Add hot water, cook it for a few minutes, it's done. It will fill you up and it will stay with you. A couple of coffee creamers for my coffee. Peanut butter cookies, because peanut butter is good for you. And a Snickers bar. And optional cold drink. I don't think I'll be doing that today. I'll be drinking I'm going to light up the heat tab, put everything together, and we'll have lunch here in a few minutes. Alright. 8 ounces of water. Half a package of the Spanish rice mix. And Spam, cut with a dedicated food knife. Don't use the same knife you pick your toes with and cut ropes with and whatnot. Have a dedicated food knife in your gear. Okay, the rice is just about done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it off and let it set for a few minutes. I believe if I was a chef, I would say I would be letting it rest for a moment. So we'll set this over here. And I still got a couple minutes on the heat tab, so now I'm going to put a cup up there. Heat me up some water for my coffee. So the coffee I'm drinking today is just Taster's Choice freeze-dried. You know, when you're on the road, you really only have time to just boil a cup of water, drink your coffee, and move on. But when you're camping, you can make cowboy coffee. And one of my next videos will be exactly that. I will show you how to make cowboy coffee, because once you've had it, you'll never want to drink nothing else. It just won't taste the same. Okay, the heat tab's done. The water did in fact boil, which is nice. So, we will put the Taster's Choice in there, make me a cup of coffee. The Spanish rice is rested and thickened up. It's all looking really good. And remember, do not have a stoner moment. Do not have a senior moment. Do not have a, oh shit, I forgot moment. Remember, the canteen cup is hot. Your cup of coffee, especially if you're like me and it's in a metal cup, it's going to be hot. Don't forget your pot holder. You burn your fingers or lips. I'm just saying right now, I told you so. that in there. Put a little cut in there because it is taster's choice. You got to drown out the flavor somehow. And if you don't smash them, these don't need any refrigeration, and they'll make your coffee taste better if you don't necessarily drink your coffee black. That cup has to sit there for a few minutes and cool off. Remember, bag up your garbage. You packed it in, pack it out. All of it. Don't forget the little pieces. It just don't get no better than this. That's good. So, the Spam cost me maybe $1. Half a serving of rice. I think the rice was about $1 and small change, so maybe another 50-60 cents for the rice. Raisins, snack, you know, you buy the stuff in bulk for pennies. I mean, I probably don't even have $2.50 into my whole lunch. I'd have to sit down and do the math. But my point is, here I am out here in the Croton Forest. I'm probably 150 feet off the main road. It's fairly quiet until a car comes by. If I was sitting in a restaurant, I'd be eating who knows what from who knows where, and who the hell knows who cooked it. And as you look around the restaurant, all you're going to see is zombies sitting there finger flipping their phone. Why would you want to do that when you could do this? I mean, it's beautiful out here. So, that being said, I'm going to enjoy my lunch. Yeah, this is really good. I guess I should show you what it looks like. So it's just regular old quick cooked rice, I guess. There is some dehydrated veggies in there. There's supposed to be some peppers and tomatoes and onions, whatever goes in Spanish rice. And then the Spam. And of course, obviously, you could use chicken. I don't know about tuna fish, you know, or sausage, just whatever you feel like eating. This is just how I'm doing it today. And like I said, if you're a vegetarian, well, I guess you could just throw in some more vegetables. But no matter what, it's rice. It'll stick to your ribs for a while. And it's good. And it's cooked out of a canteen cup. For some of us, it brings us back to our Boy Scout days. Maybe when we were younger, camping with friends. It takes us back to our military time. All right, I already packed everything up, with the exception of my coffee, and I'm going to wash that down with a Snickers. Now, what I have, if I was traveling, what I would have for the rest of the day is a drink mix, a box of raisins, a trail bar, and some peanut butter crackers. So whenever I stop for gas, go to the bathroom, stretch my legs, whatever, I can grab a quick little snack, and that'll hold me through the day. And of course, I do have my garbage. Always remember to take your garbage. Don't be a dick. Take your garbage with you. So with that being said, I'm going to enjoy my coffee, and then here in a few minutes, it'll be time to go. How long have I been here? I don't know. I didn't set my watch, but no more than 20 minutes, probably about 15. So it ain't going to take you no longer to pull over somewhere, make yourself some lunch, do a quick cleanup, and take off. And you don't have to put up with zombies or noise or weirdos or anything else that you're liable to encounter in a public restaurant, which is another good reason to have your lunch in the woods. You know, I mean, what's the worst thing I'm going to run into out here is a bear. Well, if I run into a bear, I'm going to go boo, and he's probably going to run away because he's more scared of me than I am of him, I hope. Unless he's a grizzly. And we don't have grizzly bears where I live at. We only got black bears. And I've never seen one yet that was not scared to death of humans. I think they get hunted too hard around here. A lot of people don't camp because it's a pretty harsh environment down here in the Crotons. Basically swamp and whatnot. So the average camper, they're just not going to camp here. You've got to be pretty hardcore. So bears around here do not know what camping burritos are, which is a good thing. I know when you get to the mountains, it's a whole nother ball game, because the bears up there have been accustomed to backpackers, and they know that a backpacker burrito is always tasty. Kind of getting off on subject here. I'm really talking about just a canteen lunch on the side of the road so you can save money when you're traveling. With that being said, let me finish my coffee. Okay, now I'm packed up, I'm ready to roll. And as you can see, you don't see nothing. Where I dug everything out so I could make my lunch, I put it all back. Remember, when you're out in the woods, you should never, ever leave anything more than your tire tracks. Everything you brought in, would you take it out? And if you found a nice spot where some other douchebag has already been there and trashed it out, take the trash. It's not that much of a big deal. I do it all the time. I don't like doing it, but if we want to stay in the woods and do cool things in the forest, we got to take care of it. Otherwise, they block everything off and they don't give you access. It's your choice.